I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Jackie.
And welcome to Slightly Unsupervised. We're best friends, business partners, and the chaos behind Bestimony, a ceremony we created to celebrate the kind of soulmates who don't come with the marriage license.
This podcast is all about that friendship energy, the deep stuff, the messy stuff, and the laugh till you snort stuff.
So whether you're driving, folding laundry, or hiding in your car for some peace and quiet,
you're in good company. Let's get slightly unsupervised. Today's episode of the Retirement Home Pact. We're planning our future together. Yes, really. Because if we're going down together. Okay, I know this is going to sound a little crazy at first, but just stay with me. We have an actual plan, like a real plan, that when we get older, we are all going to the same retirement home or living in a little houses around the same area together. And I'm not kidding. Yes, we've talked about it. We've laughed about it. We've planned it. We've probably overplanned it. But here's the thing. It's funny, yes, but it's also kind of serious because what we're really saying when we joke about that is we're not letting life separate us. And the truth is, as you get older, you start realizing something. Friendships don't just last because you love each other. They last because you keep choosing each other. So today we're talking about why we have this ridiculous, hilarious, slightly unhinged retirement home pact and why it actually says everything about what real friendship looks like.
Yep, we do. It's been talked about for probably last, 20 years. We've talked about it, that we are all going. Here's the thing about women outlast men in general, right? So
we told our men that we're definitely outliving them, obviously.
Yeah. They don't make it. There's not one of them that makes it to the retirement home with us. But there's this idea that we're all going to be women in this world and we're all going to be without husbands at some point. And when we sail off into the sunset, at least we're going to be all together in this retirement situation. So some of it called retirement. We don't know what it looks like. We haven't gotten there yet, but whatever it is, we're going there together, right? So nobody gets left behind, so that you have a strong, there's something really powerful about having that determined already, right? We're not thinking about it. Like the retirement guy was here the last week and we were talking about retirement. He's talking about this, he's talking about that, and I'm like, yeah. Get the house paid off, and then when I get ready to go to retirement home, I can sell that and I can fund my retirement, age of my life. Like he's talking about long term, and I'm like, there's gonna be a plan in there that I got to go to a retirement home. So this thing's gonna be sold off anyways. Like I don't need it forever. I'm gonna need it till he's gone. Then I got to move on with my friends. So it's more serious than that. But it literally came up just last week. So it's like something that it's very good to know that you may end up with somebody that you're not going to be alone. And even though we don't have the exact plan, we don't know how it all rolls out. Isn't it nice, Jack, just to have that kind of in the back of your head? Like, oh yeah, I'm going to be with my friends when I get older. Like that's happening.
I have no plans to remarry if he goes.
Right. Yeah.
Or later. That's not my plan. My plan is to just wait it out and we will all be in retirement homes. Or like we've said, buy a property and build little houses. You see it. Friends do it all the time now.
Yeah.
It's a thing now.
Yeah. And it wasn't a thing when we started talking about it, to be honest with you. It's something like we started talking about and we've shared our idea with many people. And I don't know why all of a sudden it seems to be a thing, but they buy a big house and they have their own rooms and they're living the central place together. They go into retirement home, which is kind of fun too, because you have your own apartment, but then you're together in the same
building.
building.
That idea too. Or I like the little houses, like if you have a property and just have little houses. I saw one just recently. Where a bunch of families did that, and they showed the little, and someone builder did all their little houses and made it where, and then you have like a central location that you can all like a little park area, like in the middle, which was really cool. It was really cool.
For us, I think for us that even the retirement home sounds okay because then we're with a bunch of other people, right? In the same boat, basically.
True.
That we're like all getting together and we're going down to play bingo and we can raise hell and we can, we have these. Remember those little carts we were all going to buy that go like 100 miles an hour? We're all getting one.
I know, but I'm afraid eventually we'll be kicked out of the home. So I'm thinking, why don't we just do the next step and just get a place of our own?
True. Bad choices.
Forget that part.
The chances of us getting kicked out for some, misbehaving are pretty strong, and they all
Or the
know.
fact that because our children, we've already told them the only way they can visit us is to bring us our supplies that they won't give us in the retirement home. And they all know if you ask them what they're supposed to bring us, they know all the things that they're supposed to bring us already. We've already been training them.
We have tried this has been starting,
Since
like I said, like, 20 years
when they were
ago.
in
They've been
high
kids.
school, we've been telling them since they were younger. Like, you ask our children what they're supposed to
Oh, I
bring
know.
us in the retirement home, they can tell you. That's the
They will,
funniest
like,
thing
"What are you
ever.
bringing us?" And they're like they go through the little list. They're like, "I gotta bring
Salt,
this, this, and this." And
and
then
I
I'm
need to
like,
bring beer for your friends, I need to bring you wine, I need to bring sugar, salt.
so all the things they cut us off on. I learned that when my grandmother was in a retirement home. I would, like, call her. I was like her dealer. I'm like, "Okay, grandma, I'm coming in. What do you need?" And I'm at Trader Joe's. She gave me a list of things, and I'd smuggle them into her, and, I got in trouble from my uncle. He's like, "I can't believe you're bringing her sugar. She's not supposed to have sugar." And I'm like, "Why not? She's 90 years old. Like,
Yeah, just let her
what?
have it.
Why are we cutting off the Milky Ways? Like, that's what she's been eating her entire life, and that's what makes her happy, and I'm bringing her a bag of, Milky Ways. That's what my grandma wants." And he always get mad at me, and I'm like, "What are we preserving her for?" Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
a long life? Like, we're there. Like, she's there. Like,
seriously,
I don't know
seriously.
why you're cutting her off from, like, my grandmother ate popcorn with butter just poured all over it, like, hot butter and salt, ate that thing. In fact, she ate so much popcorn, her doctor would feel around in her stomach at her, checkups. He'd be like, "Do you eat a lot of popcorn?" I can feel it in her stomach. Poor
That's
grandma.
funny.
So, I was the smuggler for my grandmother, which is why I have specifically told them what to bring us because I already know we're getting cut off. And the other thing that we have said to them, so there's 5 of us, right? So we all make it in there. We have kids, right? How many kids are we at? Like 9? I think between all of us, we have 9 kids, right? 9 or 10?
4,
You,
6, 9.
9. So we have 9 kids. So I'm like, "Listen, y'all gotta come every 9 weeks, one of you." So they're all gonna get married or whatever. So, like, your
Well, we're
son
gonna
has
have
to.
grandkids growing up too by the time we get in, we might have the
Yeah,
grandkids
yeah.
trained
They
too.
might they might not have to come every 9 weeks, but I'm like, "Once a week, you all need to come and take us out to eat." Like, we're gonna wanna
Yeah.
go eat something besides retirement food. So, you don't have to come every week 'cause there's a 9-week everybody's got a week. You gotta take all of us. You can't just take one of us. Like, we're all going. By
So
the way,
bring the van. We're gonna buy you guys a van that you have to
we should
bring
just have a
to
van.
pick
We
us
should have
up.
the van in the parking lot. Be like, "Let's get in our van." Like, we'll just get the van.
That's
Oh,
right.
we don't have
We'll
to
just
worry
fine.
about it.
We'll pay for the tags, we'll pay for it each year. We'll pay for the mobile car wash to come so it's clean when they come to take us.
Exactly. We might even take our friends out. We might have friends in there be like, "We're smuggling you out, man. You need to go have something to eat besides this nasty, saltless food." Like, we might be, a savior. This may be why we get kicked out as well. So,
Yes,
you never know.
we're gonna get kicked out. We're gonna definitely get kicked
We're
out.
definitely driving the van to the liquor store. I know for sure we're doing that. That's coming. We're bringing the liquor back with us. That for sure is happening. So, but anyways, they know what to bring. They know that we're going to have issues in there. So, whether it's our own little compound or whether it's a retirement home, I like the retirement home a little bit more too because then if we need care, somebody can come in and take care of us, like a nurse or something, so that it's there. I guess. But you might have to move retirement homes. I saw my grandmother have to do that. She got too sick for one, she had to move to another one. If that happens, Jack, we all have to go. One goes, we all gotta go to the next one, right?
Well,
Like, we
see,
can't.
but you can always hire nurses to come in too.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like,
See?
that would be nice to make sure
Mhm.
that we have somebody taking care of us. So,
Mhm.
we've got a few little details to work out, y'all, but we're working on it, and we talk about it. So but yeah, the future
Mm.
for us is together, to stay together, and we're gonna be in each other's life no matter what, and we have a lot of plans for the retirement home, and if you haven't made this pact with your friends, suggest you do so because not only is it peaceful to know that you're going somewhere, it's so fun to plan it, right, Jack? Like, how many fun conversations do we have with our friends or whatever about what's gonna happen when we get there? Like, there's the getting there, and then there's the thinking about getting there, and then there's the plan of it. Like, we have a lot of fun even just making the plan to go and all the things we're gonna do. So, it's super important to have something like this, I feel like, so that you are very aware of what's happening, especially when the kids are younger, so they understand what's happening too, and it just gives you comfort. I mean, I don't know what else to say about that. It's a bond, it keeps your bond together too. I mean, that's another thing. Don't you think it helps us stay bonded in the idea that one day we're all going to the same
Mhm.
retirement home? Like,
Definitely.
and it really opens up the idea about how that's gonna look, and we're not too serious about it right now because we're still pretty young in terms of old people. We're the young old people, but it gets
Gee,
more
it seems like
serious.
time's flying though. Gosh, I swear this year I can't believe it's already April.
I know. I can't believe we're 56. Do you remember when we
I
turned
know.
50 and thinking, man, we're getting old and like we're
We're
56
already
this year.
56. I
Yeah.
know. That's why
Where
we
we're
gotta
just
start planning this stuff. Jesus.
goes faster than you think, y'all, especially when you get older. I don't know. Maybe it's
Mhm.
slower when you're done. All right, Jackie, let's go through the best of rapid questions. You go first.
Okay. Let's see. What role are you playing in the retirement? Troublemaker, caretaker, organizer, etc. Well, I know I'm going to be. You guys have already said I like caretaker because I like to take
Yeah.
care of people,
Yeah,
and
the
then
rest of us
I'll be
don't.
an organizer also.
Yes, you will.
Memories, because you guys have all said I'll be the memory, the birthday person, etc.
Jackie does that role now for sure. We just had this conversation about caretaking because one of us needed care. No, I was talking about that. My husband needed caretaking and I what did I say? I was like, "Look, y'all, it's
You're
not my
done with it.
thing. I'm
It was
more of
like
a
one
get
day into it. She was one day into him coming home from the hospital,
although it's not my forte, not something I'm good at. Somebody else gonna have to handle that." So we
and that
also discovered that not only am I not good at it, we have 2 others that have joined my side of the thing. We're like, "We're not caretakers. Don't rely on us for that." So
and
Jackie,
there's two of us are,
2 of you
so
are.
we're good.
So Jackie's like, "I like it. It's good for me," which was hilarious, y'all, because she's like, "I like it. I can be a caretaker. What I don't like is to be fussed over or people to take care of me." And I'm like, "Perfect. This works
Yep,
great. We're not gonna take care of you. You're gonna take care of us."
so
It was the
true,
perfect
which works.
combination. I'm like, "Oh my god, you don't like it? This is great because we didn't do it anyway." So we
It's
have
so
another friend.
true.
One of our other friends just like, "Oh, I'll help her. I'm good at it too." We're like, "Whew, Jackie had a big lean in." Okay, so my role would definitely be yeah,
Troublemaker.
troublemaker. Yeah, I'll probably get all riled up about politics in there or something. Like, we're not putting up with this. And I think too, like from my standpoint, like I'd be good at also making sure the children know all the rules, right? So, like, I'll be like
You'll be the bossy one telling us
I'll
what
be
to
the
do,
bossy, like, "You're 10 minutes late, and we're supposed to be at the Red Robin," like, I'll
or
be the
that's not
classical
how we play. That's not how you play bingo. That's wrong.
exactly.
We're,
"How boring
or
is
this
this?
boring
Let's
game.
do
We're gonna.
shots. If your number gets called, you gotta do a shot." Like, we'll figure it out, but, it's gonna be I'm definitely not gonna be in the caretaking role for sure. I'll probably be more interested in troublemaking and maybe, like, the financial side of it. Like, what are we paying
Yeah,
here? What is negotiate our rate every year. Be like, "Yeah, we don't even use that stuff. We're not paying for that." You know what I mean? Like, I'd be good at that,
yeah.
so I'll take that on. All right, Jack, what's one thing we'll definitely still be doing together at 80?
Relaxing and reminiscing.
Yes. Storytelling,
Well,
going
it's kind of
wild.
reminiscing. Yeah.
Yeah, like, still, like, up for an adventure. Someone's gonna be doing something. Do you see this? I see this totally. Like, let's imagine we're in the retirement home and we all have our own apartments because that's how it works, right? You get your own
Hmm.
apartment. We do have to have separate spaces so we could go
Yeah,
be by
for
ourselves
sure.
for a while so we can decompress. But I can totally see, like, something goes on down the hallway, right? Not in our rooms. We're up at the top and, like, farther down the hallway. Something's going on. There's a conflict or something going on. Don't you see the 5 of us opening our door open and looking out and then walking down there to, like, see what is going on
Oh
down the
yeah.
hallway?
Yeah. I
I
was in a
totally see it.
position recently where I was somewhere and things would happen. I kept looking out the door, like, what's going on out there? And then I was
Or
like scared at some points where I'm like, how do I make this door not open up?
I know, right? But I could totally see us, like, either not going out there, but, like, literally, like, even closing the doors, like, "Ladies, get inside." Like, this not nothing to do with it, and calling each other and, like, still looking, like, "Okay, go look and see what's going on." Like, we would totally do that. So,
Yeah.
we're gonna be those people. Wherever
Hmm.
we're gonna be, I suggest you come because it's gonna be fun. All right, Jack, you next.
Who's most likely to get us kicked out first? You. Yes.
It's definitely not
You'll be too vocal.
I
You'll
will.
be something. Yes. You'll be too vocal. Not like a fight. It'll just be a vocal type thing where you're arguing or something about something like maybe political, maybe,
Maybe political. Maybe I'm
or
standing my
something,
ground.
or like they're saying we're paying for something that, and you're like, no, we're not. We're not supposed to pay for that. I could just see you just like,
Get my contract out. Listen here, line 5, 7,
or
the
they
dry
come in
liners.
and find something that we got from the kids, and you're like, that's mine. You can't take that.
Contraband. You mean they might take our contraband? Yeah. I don't know. You're right. Maybe I would be the I definitely don't think the other 3 are on that list. That's for sure.
No, definitely not.
No, they'd be
And I
more
I think I'm more kicked back these days. If
it
this would have
depends
been
on
back when we were younger, it would have been me, but now it's
you
you.
can get riled up sometimes, so you don't
Eh,
count yourself out completely on that one.
I don't
I'd be the
know.
probably be the one though. You're right. Okay, you're next, Jack.
What's one thing you're actually serious about when it comes to growing old together?
Staying together.
I said not drifting apart and being there for each other no matter what.
Yeah, like staying together, like staying in
Mhm.
a tight friendship
Friendship.
and just like support system. Like
Mhm.
for sure, that would be what I would say. Okay, Jack. If life tried to pull us apart again, what would we do differently now? I don't think it would
Admit
could.
it and push through it and not let it
Yeah,
happen.
yeah. Talk about it. Like
Mhm.
I definitely think that we would be more
Admitting it, I think, is talking about it, don't you think?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going like,
Putting
we
it
need to
out
fix
there.
yeah,
Mhm.
actively fix it now. Like, before we just kinda let it fizzle, but now we'd be more active about fixing something, like, you don't wanna give that up. Like, now we know
Mhm.
what it's not to live with it and when to live with it, so it's like, we're gonna fix this now, so I agree with you.
Mhm.
Okay, what does
Yep.
it mean to know you won't grow old alone? That's the best.
Everything and a sense of calm.
Yeah. Like we said, it's a gift to have
Mhm.
that sort of in the back of your mind, like, we're not gonna be alone, so we can live
Mhm.
our life pretty like I said, I just went through retirement chat, he's got plans for me, like, "When you get old, you'll be able to stay here forever." I'm not staying here forever, like, that's not the plan.
Mhm.
The plan is I'm on my way to wherever I'm going, so it's nice to have
Yep.
money for that, but just sitting in my house when I'm old does not sound even
Fun. It's like
appealing.
my grandma, watching my 100-year-old grandma. That's what she
Yeah,
does. She does and she didn't wanna go we try to get her to go into a retirement home or at least stay with my aunts, like 4 months out of the year, each aunt, and she wouldn't do it, and she's just so lonely, but she's so stubborn,
I know.
and she just sits in that house by herself
I
I mean,
think
she
that
has nurses that come in, and people to feed her and all that, but otherwise she's lonely, just
right.
so lonely,
I
but
know.
she's so stubborn. And she never made friends either. She comes from an era where they didn't really make a lot of friends, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
They were all about their families and their husbands and all that, and yeah. Actually, I'll go see her in a couple weeks because she turns 100
Oh my
in
gosh.
May,
Oh my
so we're all
gosh.
taking our time. She doesn't want everybody she doesn't party or anything, so we're all going at our own
Different
time
times.
and to go
Yeah.
see her, yeah. So,
Well,
but yeah, I've just seen her being lonely.
I don't see that. Like, I think if something happened to either one of our spouses at some point and we're by ourselves, like, I think and that happens before the others are or whatever like that, I would be like, well, then I'll move over there or you move over. You know what I mean? Like, just to
Mhm.
stay together. Like, we don't need to be
Mhm.
by ourselves. We're just two people supporting an entire household of two different places when we don't, and we're by ourselves. Like, why would we do that? To
Mhm.
me, it'd be like, I'll just move in with you for a while and then we'll wait for the others to happen. You know what I mean? Like, I see
Mhm.
that happening for sure. Like, there's no
Yeah.
point of having this life of I've made it so far by myself and I'm all alone now. Like it
Mhm.
just maybe that's just a generational thing because that
Yeah,
is
I think it
not
was.
appealing. Yeah. Like
No, not at all.
together sounds way funner. All right, Jack,
Mhm.
you're the last one.
What's one memory we've already made that proves we'll make it to that retirement home together? Sticking together and keeping it going every year.
Yeah, for sure. We
Mhm.
actively keep our friendships alive, like
Mhm.
with effort. It's not like a silence and we find somebody, like, everybody actively participates in friendship, and so
Yep.
it just proves that we're going to continue on this pathway of staying together. I don't question it, do you, Jack? I mean,
Not at all.
not even with
Not
the
at
other
all.
ones, like,
Nope.
everybody
Nope.
talks about it, everybody knows, so we're good. Alright, we joke about ending up at the same retirement, but we're really sharing what we're really saying is we're not leaving each other behind, right? That's it.
Yep.
That's what it says. Alright, if this episode hit you in the feels or made you laugh way too hard, we consider that a win.
Be sure to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with your ride or die.
And when you're ready to make your friendship official, book your bestimony at rhinestoneweddingchapel.com.
Because the best love stories don't always come with a ring.
We stick together, ride or die to the moon, and no amount of space could ever come between us two. The reuniting's like we never been apart, and every single time we're eye to eye and heart to heart. stayed right next to me. I vow to make you laugh till you cry and talk about everything under the moon. The definition of a best friend is you. Is you. And we'll keep dancing through the rain, forever connected. Same page, we're writing our story every day. We'll keep on growing, ever changing. There's not enough words to describe what you mean to me. Through heartaches and ups and downs in this life, you've stayed right next to me. I vow to make you laugh till you cry and talk about everything under the moon. The definition of a best friend is you. Is you. Is you. Love, trust, that's us. Loyalty, you and me. Love, trust.